thunder roared across the skies of Kurukshetra. Millions of warriors stood ready for battle. The greatest heroes in history had arrived. Arjuna, Bhima, Karna, Duryodhana and Bhishma Pitama. The earth trembled beneath their armies, but far away from the battlefield, hidden deep within the mountains, there lived one warrior, powerful enough to destroy every army before sunset. A young warrior, a smiling warrior, a warrior carrying only 3 arrows. His name was Barbarik. Barbarik was no ordinary warrior. He was the grandson of the mighty Bhima. His father was Ghatotkach, the giant night warrior feared across kingdoms. Yet unlike most warriors born into power, Barbarik was calm, humble and compassionate. Even as a child, he could not tolerate injustice. One evening, his mother asked him, "What kind of warrior do you want to become?" Young Barbarik smiled gently. The warrior who always protects those who are losing. She held his shoulders tightly and warned him, "Be careful with that promise, because sometimes the weaker side keeps changing." Those words would one day decide the fate of the entire Mahabharata. Determined to become the greatest warrior alive, Barbarik performed intense penance to Lord Shiva. Pleased by his devotion, Shiva granted him 3 magical arrows. But these 3 were no ordinary arrows. The first arrow could mark every target Barbarik wished to destroy. The second arrow could mark everything he wished to protect. The third arrow would destroy only the marked targets. 3 arrows made him unstoppable. He also carried a divine bow, so powerful that even gods feared his strength. One day, while traveling towards Kurukshetra, Barbarik was stopped by a mysterious Brahmin. The Brahmin looked at the young warrior. It was actually Lord Krishna in disguise. "Only 3 arrows? Is that truly enough for a warrior?" Barbarik smiled confidently. "3 arrows are more than enough." Krishna pointed towards a giant peepal tree nearby. "Can a single arrow strike every leaf on that tree?" The arrow shot through the air like lightning. It circled the entire tree at impossible speed. Every leaf was marked, but suddenly the arrow began circling Krishna's feet. Again and again and again, Krishna quietly lifted his foot. Hidden beneath it was a single leaf. Instantly the arrow pierced it. The arrow had found the hidden leaf on its own. Krishna's smile slowly faded. For the first time, even he was stunned, because he realized the terrifying truth. Krishna looked deeply into Barbarik's eye and asked, "In this war, whose side will you fight for?" Barbarik answered immediately, "I will always support the weaker side." Krishna's heart sank, because he suddenly understood the danger. If Barbarik joined the weaker army, that side would immediately become stronger. Then Barbarik would switch sides. Again and again and again, the war would never end. Every army would eventually be destroyed, until only one warrior remained alive, Barbarik himself. The young warrior did not realize his kindness and his promise to protect the weak could destroy the balance of destiny itself. Krishna stepped closer and spoke softly. "If you are truly generous, will you give me charity?" Barbarik smiled without hesitation. "Anything," he said. Then Krishna spoke the words that froze the air itself. "I want your head." He finally understood this was no ordinary man. "Your Lord Krishna." Krishna revealed his divine form. Golden light filled the forest. The tree shook. the earth trembled. Barbarika immediately bowed with devotion. But before making the ultimate sacrifice, he asked for one last wish. I want to witness the great war. Krishna nodded. Without fear, anger, regret, Barbarika offered his own head. Krishna placed the sacred head on top of a hill overlooking the battlefield of Kurukshetra. From there, Barbarika witnessed the entire Mahabharata war, day after day, battle after battle. He watched Bhishma collapsing onto a bed of arrows, Abhimanyu trapped inside the Chakravyuha, Karna's tragic final battle, Ghatotkacha sacrificing himself, Duryodhana's lonely end. He saw the rise and fall of every great warrior. And when the fires of Kurukshetra finally faded, Barbarika became something far greater than a warrior. He became a symbol of sacrifice, compassion, humility, devotion, and self-surrender. He was powerful enough to end the entire war, yet chose sacrifice over glory. According to legend, Lord Krishna blessed Barbarika with immortality in the hearts of people. In the age of Kalyug, you will be worshipped by millions, said Krishna. And from that day, Barbarika was known as Khatu Shyam. Even today, in the state of Rajasthan, stands the sacred and legendary Katushyam temple, one of India's most beloved spiritual shrines. According to legend, Barbarika's sacred head was discovered near the holy pond known as Shyam Kund. It is believed that the water of Shyam Kund possesses divine blessing. Devotees believe the sacred water has healing powers. Thank you for watching. Come back for episode 2 of the Untold Stories of Mahabharata.